now that you're not losing any more insulation, get back in your bed. Awesome.
That should be easy enough. Happy New Year, everybody. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about sustainability in fashion. One of the things that I wanted to do in year 2023 is to continue the low buy trend from 2022. So I came to appreciate my high quality clothing items a couple years ago. And last year, I focused on buying things that I can repair if something that breaks, instead of buying things that are less expensive, but then I will have to replace often. And here's an example of a Patagonia vest that I purchased from maybe 5 years ago, maybe even 6 at this point. The vest is in overall a really amazing condition. There are a few things that I recently noticed. In the back of my vest, you can see that there are feather poking through is because there's a tiny little hole that's forming at the seam. So if you're familiar with Patagonia, their stuff is not cheap. I think this vest cost me about $180. I think I did get some discounts from Sports Basement, which is my local sporting goods store. I absolutely love Sports Basement. Anyway, besides the point, I got this vest for $180. At the time, I was really reluctant of purchasing this because it was kind of pricey for a vest. But my husband talked me into buying this, and I can tell you that after using this vest for 5 years, I am very, very happy with the quality. I used to buy the Costco vest, which there's nothing wrong with buying Costco vest, in my opinion. But one of the things that I have noticed is that the Patagonia vest, the down doesn't pull up into like a one clump. I feel like the way that they designed it makes the distribution of the down pretty evenly, even after a wash. So I'm really happy about that. And also so I have the extra small size. It fits me so well that it doesn't add extra bulk in the way that I look. So I'll put some mouth shots like what I normally do. But the point is, ever since I start buying high quality things, I realized that the cost per wear for this thing is definitely worth it. So I'm aware that Patagonia, the lifetime warranty on their gear, but I never, kind of take advantage of that. I recently went to their website and found out how to take advantage of the lifetime warranty. And I will link all this information below in case you have something from Patagonia that you wanted to repair. The Patagonia team sent me a repair kit. So it includes 2 different colors of Tenacious Tape. One is, I think this one is clear, and then this one is black, along with a bunch of Patagonia stickers. These are actually pretty cute. I'm gonna put on my laptop. So anyway, I wanted to do this on camera to show you how easy it is, but also use the opportunity to talk about my goals for 2023. So what Patagonia recommends is to measure the hole and cut a piece of Tenacious Tape, maybe like a couple inches bigger than the hole. Because my hole is very small, I'm just going to cut 2 circles using my eyeshadow press as a template to draw out 2 1-inch-ish circles. So instead of boring you with showing how I cut 2 circles meticulously, I'm going to speed up the footage and talk about my 2 other 2023 goals. So my second goal in 2023 is to foster my hobbies. I've been having a really great time in terms of creating content, sharing information through YouTube, and I wanted to continue to nurture that. In addition, I wanted to use this year as a way to discover other hobbies. I feel like a lot of times I'm just constantly working. So starting this channel has been really helping me to channel my non-work side. My friends and I had this conversation over the holidays that a lot of times we feel so exhausted from work. We feel like we're in a rat race. But we came to the conclusion that it's very important to have hobbies as you get older, or else your life is going to be consumed by obligations such as kids, family, work, and other things. Perhaps I can use this channel to capture my quest to discover hobbies I enjoy. We'll see. We'll see. Let me know in the comments below what your hobbies are. I would love to get some inspirations from you. And the third goal that I have for this year is to get back on my bike. I mentioned in my Portland leather goods bucket backpack video that my husband and I are going to Spain. So we're going to be biking in Spain for 6 days. I really wanted to get in shape for a 6-day bike trip. And I'm not talking about the way that I look. I need to be able to have my butt on a bike seat for 6 days every single day consistently, where we ride anywhere between 30 to 50 miles a day. It's gonna be an amazing trip. I've done these type of trips in the past and I always have an amazing time, but I definitely need training to get to that trip. So that's one of my goals, and I wanted to use that as a mechanism to become a stronger cyclist. Perhaps that will be another type of content that I would make. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe what I would do is something along the line of Journey to Fitness. But I think having a goal for me is a bike trip that's pushing me towards obtaining and maintaining that fitness. Okay, so now I have my 2 little patches cut out. It was pretty easy to cut. In terms of like the sensation of cutting the Tenacious Tape, it doesn't feel sticky when you're cutting it. The next step is to make sure that you pull in the feather. So I'm going to try to get this feather in. Instead of pulling it out, I'm going to try to pull it in. I'm not really doing a good job of this. I probably just, I don't know. I don't know how they pulled the feather in the video. Maybe what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the stupid way, which is push it in. Here you go. That was way faster. If you can just find like a pointy end of something. So I'm just using a mechanical pencil pointing in, and I just pushed it in versus try to like pull it in. I don't know how they did it in the video, but that was way faster. As you can see, I was able to just push in the feather. The old me would just declutter this, but the new me, the 2023 me, is going to focus on, you know, taking care of the things that I have. Yeah, this one too. Oh, that was way easier than what they recommended. So yeah, do that instead of like try to, you know, massage the feather in. You just find something pointy and then push it in, especially if the hole is so small like mine, right? All right, now the last step is taking the tape. So let me figure out, okay, so my plan is to wrap it over like this because my hole is so close to the edge. So I'm planning to just kind of go like fold it over. Hopefully that works. It should work because the back is the same material as the front, so it should work. All right, let's do it. Moment of truth. I'm going to put this in, rub it, rub it, rub it, and then fold it over, rub it. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, I got a little bit of wrinkle in the back. Boo. But from the front, it's not bad. Okay, all right. All right, so I was very careful with the front, but I kind of like went carelessly with the back. So the second one, I'm gonna make sure I'm careful with both front and the back. And I also didn't really pay attention to like where I was putting the circle. I would probably like line up the middle of the circle so that it's even on the seam. Again, this is like the perfectionism that I was talking about. It really doesn't matter. It's black. You can't even see it. So on this side, I am going to do it slightly differently. So I'm just going to peel this part of the tape. And then put that down first. So it's fairly centered on the seam. And then I'm going to peel this other part of the tape. I don't know if this is better. Okay, I'm going to flatten out on the front, flip over, and then flatten out on the back. Oh yeah, I think I did much better on this side. It's always the second time that's better. Here's what it looks like. That looks pretty great. According to the instruction, don't put it in wash for 24 hours. So I'm just gonna let it kind of like sit like this So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. That was a lot of rambling today, but I hope I was able to inspire you to go through your closet, maybe fix some of the things that you love, like my Patagonia vest. That fix was super quick and it looks great. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season. I hope you were able to recharge and started 2023 fresh. I think this year is going to be really interesting. There's a lot of uncertainties that carried over from 2022, especially around the economy. It's not something that we individually can control, but I'm going to be focusing on the things that I can control so I can make this year the best that it can be. All right, I will see you next week. Bye.